Hello everyone and good evening. As for some of you, there would be good morning or good afternoon. I am Kastagon, and today we're going to be doing a blind Let's Play of The Elder Scrolls Online. While yes, I have played the game before, and actually I've been recently getting into it as well, the blind Let's Play is going to be of a different alliance and a different race that I have never played before. As I usually play the Aldemary Dominion, I'm very familiar with it. So we're going to do a completely different alliance, so I have no idea where to go and what any of it is about. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we have the three alliances: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Aldemary Dominion, my personal favorite, and the Ebonheart Pact. We have 10 playable races, only one of which you would require the Imperial Edition, and that would be the Imperial race. So, if you have just bought the standard game, you would have 9 playable races. So to start off, we got the Breton, the Orc, the Redguard, the Khajiit. Oh, I love the Khajiit. They're so awesome. The Wood Elf, the High Elf, the Argonian, which is, I think, I'm actually going to play this character when we actually start up. The Dark Elf, and the Nord. Look at that big guy, he's huge. And if you have the Imperial Edition, like I said, you can play the Imperial class, which can be any 3 alliances. You can play the Imperial with any 3. And, you know, there's no gender locks or anything. You can play male and female of every race. So we're gonna set up Kastagon just to get ourselves ahead of the game here. We got 4 playable classes, even though classes in this game, you know, really don't mean a thing. It's just your spells, like just your class spells. So really doesn't mean a difference. Like, you could be a Dragon Knight, which is more of a tanky character. You could be in cloth gear with a destruction staff, and you would still do fine. You could be a sorcerer with medium armor, like leather and stuff, and have daggers. Or you could be a Nightblade with tanky armor. Well, you get the idea. So, like I said, there's the Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Nightblade, and my personal favorite, the Templar. Templar, I guess, in most generic MMOs, even though this is far from generic, they're more like, you know, like a paladin or something like that. So, but I've never played a Nightblade before, so you know what, we're gonna play the Nightblade. Now, my favorite part of the entire character creation is the customization. Look at all those sliders. Now, I'm not gonna go too into depth with it, but you get the idea. You know, you can do your upper body, torso, chest, all that stuff. Everything on this body is customizable. On the left-hand side here, you know, you start off with the novice gear. But if you wanted to really get in depth with your character customization, you could go with no gear, and you'll be able to see everything that you could possibly do. Also, you even get to you even get to see what you look like in veteran gear. Like, look at that. Look at those fancy daggers, and well, yeah, those wings, helmets is, well, I wouldn't want one of those, but that's just me. And then you got your face. So we're gonna go back to no gear, and you can change, you know, angular, you can to heroic, stuff like that. Everything is customizable, even the voices that you do. So let's say voice C, and we'll do voice G. Yeah, exactly, you know, very different. Tons of hairstyles, which actually I might actually do something with that, but we're actually just gonna hit randomize appearance, and we're gonna see what we can find. See something that looks good. Actually, you know, that looks pretty cool. Actually, I like that. Let's take that. What race am I again? Okay, I'm the Imperial. Yeah, let's be an Imperial. That works. Alright, so let's hit create. And we're gonna play through the tutorial. I've played through the tutorial before, like, a lot, so I have a very good idea of what I'm doing. So we're just gonna breeze right through it. We're gonna skip all the dialogue, because we gotta leave, you know, if you're gonna play the game, we gotta leave something for you to experience. So we're in first person. When it comes to, you know, being up and smashing face, you know, I'm more of a third person kind of guy when you're doing melee. Whereas you're a caster, I am going to be first person because, you know, that's the kind of the point of the game is, you know, being first person. So first off, you're going to talk to the prophet. Something's going to happen. It's going to open up the cell. Oh, look. Argonian. Ugh. Okay, now we're open. Okay. You can press shift to sprint. I really like sprinting around the game. It's pretty cool. It makes you go fast. But then again, you know, it's kind of the point of sprinting. So the prophet's talking into your head. He's telling you to go here, telling you to go there. But look at that. Can you imagine what kind of torture that guy would have to go through to be able to die like that? Oh, that would just be downright painful. So, option 1, we have ice staff, two-handed mace, a sword and shield. You know what? Just because I'm going to show what it's like, I'm going to show what it's like to be multiple different styles of your class. I am going to be a Nightblade that casts ice spells. So in that case, go in first person. So we get to talk to this guy. So you're going to talk to him, and you're going to go through into the Bleeding Forge. Alright, now we get to have a bit of fun. Hold right to block, like when he's doing those really slow heavy attacks. You have to block and that'll actually set him back. Like when he was doing that when he was swinging his blade over his shoulder. That's called a heavy attack. Or with some, depending on what monster you fight, they look different. But when it's going really slow, he's planning for a heavy attack. And then you hold right click to block and it'll make him stagger. And if you melee him or... Ooh, here we go, an archer. Nice. Really easy to kill. Oh, it was out of range. Okay, easy peasy. Ooh, and I leveled up. Alright, now once you level up, you're going to want to press C, and you're going to be able to do your attributes. Now, because I'm going to be a caster, I immediately want to put it in Magicka. Then you would press E to submit your points, and gives player invisibility, siphoning. Here we go. Alright, so because it's siphoning, basically you get to heal yourself while doing it. Let's go ahead and put some into that. And now, that's how you get here. You press K, and you have five action bars that you can do. When you hit level 15, you have the ability to weapon swap, and that'll give you an entirely new set of action bar to be able to put more spells in. So we're going to talk to Lyris, or Lyris, or however the hell you pronounce it. Then we get to reach the Tower of Eyes, well, Towers of Eyes. So let's go in here and go ahead and do this. The graphics in this game are absolutely amazing. Like, everything is so well thought out. And you know, it took, just imagine what kind of you know, thought that went into this game. Is absolutely amazing. The spell animations are great. That Atronach, look at that. Even when he dies, you know, it's beautiful. So we're gonna go up here. Like, look at this, Flame Atronach. Let's go ahead and siphon him. Watch him die. Watch him die. Woo! Look at that flame. Oh, that's awesome. So, oh, well, he's got it. So M to open your map. So we gotta go up there. So, we're gonna go up there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it looks like there might be a sky shard up there. Oh no, it's just part of the quest. Uh-oh. Zombie! And he's dead. You would press E to loot them. But then again, most of you already know that if you've ever played any of the Elder Scrolls Online games. So if you are definitely a fan of Elder Scrolls games, you will want to play this game. I haven't played many Elder Scrolls games. You know, I took a little bit and I played Skyrim off and on for a few months. You know, I never really got into it. But now that I've played Elder Scrolls Online, it's like, wow. I'm impressed. Like, I'm an online player, eh? So, playing online is my thing. I'm not the biggest fan of single player games. But I did like Skyrim when I played it, so Elder Scrolls Online is basically an online version of Skyrim, except it involves, you know, all what is it, 4 games or 5? All 4 or 5 games mixed into one with the graphics that actually are even better than Skyrim's, but they look similar. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta talk to this fat old man here, who's gone absolutely crazy. I guess he's not fat, you know, he never eats. Look at him though, he has a pot on his head. Like, seriously, a pot on his head. He's clearly gone crazy. Look, Flame Chinook. Bam! And he's dead. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to follow the river. Like, look at even the river. Look at that, it glows. Just everything is so amazing about this game. Like, I am so impressed. Oh, I missed. If you are not like the best at like aiming, you could press tab and it'll lock on, and then, well, I'll just show you what it's like. So go into the Undercroft and, okay, so you press tab, and anything in these 4 little triangles, you would be able to hit them. So for example, you're gonna hit up here, it hits them automatically. I don't know, you know, I don't know why anybody would do that, but it's just for people who have a little bit of a hard time, you know, concentrating and aiming. Oh, these are fun. Yeah, don't get caught by those. There's a lot of those in here. So we open the map, we go through here. I always get lost in here. There's so many different ways to go. But there, you know, there's a ton of players that play this game. Like, this is a massive game. Ow. Screw you then. Ooh. Almost got hit by that. There's just an absolute amazing amount of players. Oh, hi. So then you climb up the ladder, and we'd be close to the Prophet's cell. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now that, my friend, is a prison cell right there. Like, oh my god, that is just intense. So we're gonna do that. Then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to go over here and disable these pinions. Oh, this game is just so amazing. It's just mind-blowing. Like, I never get old. This game will never get old for me. It's just amazing. Alright, we got those done. We'll go talk to Lyris or Lyris. You know, we'll just call her Lyris. That'll just make life easy. Look at that. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Bam! And now the Prophet's here. That is quite the sacrifice, Lyris. Good for you. Okay. Let's go, Prophet. Oh wait, no, you're following me. Right. Forgot about that. Oh, and all these little things here, you can search them. They don't give much, but you can search them. You can get a bunch of goodies that you can sell or use for cooking and stuff like that. Cooking is really nice. Well, I guess it would be called provisioning, but you can make all sorts of food that give you bonuses and stuff like that. Now, the first time I dealt, well, I'll just show you when we're done. You're dead. Now, what's awesome is in the tutorial, you're basically gonna fight your first boss. Look at that thing. Like, that thing is just massive. And we're gonna kill it. Maybe that's Moloch Ball. No, I don't think so. No, we're just gonna kill a mini version who is still a pain in the ass to kill. Run away! He has a lot of health. Like, a lot of health. Well, then again, we're level 2, so what do you expect, right? But he's level 2 too, so. Like, look at that. Ain't either just the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Just the ugliest thing ever. But then again, you know, he's made out of bones, hence the name Child of Bones. And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ooh. He's going to die at any moment now. Bam! Oh, he's still alive. There, now he's dead. What do we get? An iron greatsword. That is absolutely useless for me. Alright, so now we get to talk to the prophet. Where's the prophet? Where's the prophet? Oh, hi, prophet. No, stop running away. Alright, now we get to collect the sky shard. Where's the sky shard? Now, even I'm having an issue finding this guy. Oh, right. He has to summon it. These sky shards are possibly the best thing that you could possibly collect in this game. If you collect 3 of them, you get a skill point, and skill points give you abilities basically that you can upgrade at later parts in the game. So every level you get a skill point and you get an attribute point.
Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied.
These things are cool. You'll learn about these here soon and later on in the Let's Play video. Now, the first time I did this tutorial, I actually jumped and fell to my death. That's a very bad idea. Now you press E at the platform. I learned that one the hard way. Stone Falls. Never been here before. Alright, so let's open up our inventory and what do we got? Sabatons, axe and iron greatsword, goat meat, and elemental essence.
As I feared.
Alright, so let's do boom. Oh, and we get a sealed urn. And everything that I possibly do not need. Alright, well, let's open up Daven's Watch. Wow, this place is evil. Okay, we got a skill point, so let's go ahead and spend it. Stuns target for 12 seconds. Effect is broken by damage over any other source. Deals 20 magic damage over 5 seconds when the effect ends. Well, we're going to do something in... It's only 7 meters though. But you know what? We'll do it anyway. So, you have a few different things that you can do. You have your... To put skill points in. You have your class abilities. Assassination, Shadow, Siphoning. So you got your assassination. Basically, some hack and slash, you know, get in your face and, you know, kill you. Destroy it, right? Shadow is more like, you know, stealthy. You know, I'm going to sneak around and I'm going to, you know, get you from behind and you're never going to see me coming. Siphoning is basically, I'm going to kill you from range. I'm going to drag you down to nothing. When you get up in my face, I'm going to use like assassination to finish you off. Then you got weapon skills. You got your two-handed, right? So whenever you have a two-handed weapon, you can use these abilities. One-handed shield, dual wield, bow, destruction, restoration, you get the idea. Then you got armor. Depending on which path you choose to use, whether light, medium, or heavy, you get little passive abilities that you can get to be able to, boost it, make it better. So it makes you have more of an incentive to be able to, stick with that specific style of armor. Then you got your world, soul magic. Now, personally, I don't really use it. Soul magic is only good if you ever want to get soul gems, which is really helpful at later levels if you die and you want to spawn right on the spot. But, I'm fine with walking back from the way shrine. The game is beautiful, so I do not mind that at all. You got your racial, so everything is different depending on what race you have. For the Imperial, well, for here you get experience gain increased. So, but that's not like your class experience. That's for your one-handed shield skill line, which means you would get upgrades for that a lot quicker. It would level up a lot quicker. And then you get your passive abilities, tough, max health, max stamina, and melee attacks have a 10% chance to restore 3 health. And then you got crafting, my favorite part of the entire game. I love crafting in this game. So you got 6 different skills you can craft. You got alchemy, blacksmithing, clothing, enchanting, provisioning, and woodworking. Now, sometimes it's a little difficult, especially with woodworking, trying to find maple, because they blend into your surroundings so well that if you don't know what it looks like, you will have a very hard time finding it. But with the help of Kenai, which basically makes it glow. So when you're close to it, you look at it, it's gonna glow, and you're like, oh, okay, now I know what it looks like. Unfortunately, you got to be able to find enough maple and craft with it to be able to actually get the ability to get Kenai. And it also requires a skill point. So either you level up and you get that skill point and you spend it in here, or you go out and find sky shards. An add-on that I really love, like there's a few really, really, really good add-ons in this game, and one of my favorite is the sky shards add-on. Basically, if you were to open your, I'm going to show you. Basically, you're going to open your map, and you're going to see these sky shards. Right? All these little sky shards. I also have the lore books add-on for when I join the Mages Guild, because it increases your reputation with the Mages Guild. So that's really handy if you do plan on joining the Mages Guild as a cloth caster. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically, we have 4. We have 4 skill points that we can get in this zone alone, with hundreds of lore books. Like, oh my god, this is crazy. Anyway, now I have 1 more skill point to spend. So what are we gonna put it into? You know what? I'll put it into agony, because I really do like siphoning people, taking people for their health. Okay, so first off, do we have any quests? Oops, wrong. No, that's the Lion's War. J? Yes, J. We do not have any quests, so let's go ahead and pick up a couple quests. So Rick. Okay, cool. Look, see all on the top in the middle you have your compass. Suminal crafting writs, whole gun. I'm not going to do any of the crafting writs right now until I've actually gathered a few materials. And the main thing I'm going to want to gather is jute. Jute is basically looks like a plant, looks like a flower. That's consumable. Crafting writ, equipment. Okay, Helan and Milaneth. So they are above, which means they would be in here. Yes, they're in here. So let's just go ahead and... Alright, so we joined the Fighters Guild. You can join every guild. No, I don't care about crafting writs. Okay, now... Neril, Ellerin. So we'll just gather a bunch of quests and then we'll probably end the first episode here. So we'll gather this quest real quick. Excellent. So, thank you for watching episode 1 of the Blind Let's Play of the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm gonna plan on uploading at least twice a week, where we're just going to go through the game, level up as we go. I'm going to talk about the game. You're going to experience the game for yourself. And in the link in the description, I will give you the website. I will also give you the website of Rebirth Gaming, which is the community that we are a part of, which spans over multiple different games. We have a huge TeamSpeak server with multiple players on it every time of the day. So I'll put that in a link in the description. We have a TeamSpeak, we have a website, we have everything that you could possibly imagine. Thank you for watching. Smack that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.